Yesterday evening, National Grid sent out an automated blackout warning because electricity supplies were running low, but it later cancelled that alert, saying that it had contingency plans in place. But the original alert warned that it might cause power cuts from around 7 p.m. in certain places. Phil Hewitt, a director at Enapsys in the energy sector, has been quoted to say that this is the first tight day of winter, but it's not super tight. It's a small appetizer of tightness. There will be much tighter days ahead. So this suggests, going along with the fears from my previous video, that these blackouts might well become a reality because the low energy levels have triggered this automated warning in certain areas. However, National Grid insists that blackouts are still unlikely, and if they were to occur, that they would only be in certain areas and they would be given prior warning. On Twitter, National Grid ESO wrote that the ESO is confident that electricity margins are sufficient for this evening. However, a capacity market notice, CMN, has been triggered by the automated system. Now, I don't think it escapes anybody that the evenings are growing longer, darker and colder, and the spike in electricity and other power usage is certainly on the rise. One recommendation from me in previous videos, to which I've had a flurry of messages of thanks in response, is to buy one of these meters, because these meters can tell you what actually will save you electricity by measuring the amount of electricity any given device uses. There's been a lot of talk of different ways of generating heat, many of which are not actually that effective. For example, lots of people have gone out to buy wood burners, but when I do the calculations and I check them with other people in the industry that have done the calculations, it works out to be very roughly twice the price of using gas for your central heating. Likewise, using electric heaters, whilst electric conversion into heat is apparently more efficient than gas, it costs 3 times as much. But also, it's only going to heat one room, and if you get a device which is not particularly effective at converting electricity into heat, you're literally going to be wasting a whole lot of electricity and money in the process. Therefore, one of these meters, if you do want to use one of these electric heaters, you can plug this in and it will tell you precisely how much energy it is using. I've linked that in the description below because lots of you have said that you've bought this, you've used it, and it's been very effective in telling you exactly what it costs. If you want to find out how much it costs to run your fridges, your kettles, your hair dryers, not mine obviously, you can see my previous video, which I will link in the description below, which will give you a rundown of precisely what it costs from boiling a kettle to running a fridge. So I hope you find this useful in some sense. Please do like the video and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.